you serious?
Then do it.
No.
I dare you.
Do it? She did him. My God. And he did.
Many interesting behind-the-scenes stories have come out about Stephanie McMahon. The McMahon family became a bigger part of WWE in every area when Vince McMahon had his children Shane and Stephanie getting more involved. Stephanie McMahon became an important part of WWE in the late 1990s and moved up the ladder in the corporate hierarchy. Vince loved Stephanie's presence as a wrestling character and in the real-life scenarios as a businesswoman. Many interesting stories have come out about Stephanie regarding her most noteworthy moments on the backstage side of things. The various moments typically involved her relationships with other performers or minds on the creative team. Each of the following tales will share more about Stephanie's presence backstage during her time in WWE. So today we will talk about 10 backstage tales about Stephanie McMahon fans should know. Number 10 told Rob Van Dam to be more discreet about his marijuana use. One of the funniest stories about Rob Van Dam's early time joining WWE showed how out of place he was leaving ECW for a bigger promotion at the start. Van Dam revealed that his love of marijuana and using it earlier in the day before shows led to Stephanie McMahon having to step in. Stephanie asked Rob Van Dam to at least attempt to hide it instead of smelling like marijuana and having all the symptoms that became endearing in his career. ECW and WWE made money off merchandise showcasing this, but Stephanie had to smarten Van Dam up to being subtle about it. Number 9 shut down Vince McMahon's idea to air Wedding with Triple H on PPV. Stephanie McMahon is naturally polarizing in wrestling due to being the daughter of Vince McMahon. Most years of their WWE working relationship featured the father and daughter tandem often on the same page. However, even Stephanie had to shut down some of Vince's crazier ideas. One of them featured Vince trying to talk Stephanie and Triple H into airing their real-life wedding on live PPV. Stephanie made sure that wasn't happening and wanted just one day of normalcy getting married. Number 8 Michael Hayes almost ruined her wedding. The wedding of Stephanie McMahon and Triple H would have made for good content if Stephanie endorsed it. Various stories about the big day featured Michael Hayes being painted in the most negative light after having a few too many drinks. Hayes took over the live microphone singing and even challenged Kurt Angle to a fight claiming he could beat a real shooter. Triple H late revealed that Hayes felt terrible and apologized to both him and Stephanie many times since it was such a wild day to fly off the handle. Number 7 helped Batista with his proposal. Stephanie McMahon has a great reputation with many wrestlers viewing her as a great person to work for. Batista had a story that showed why Stephanie is respected and appreciated by the roster more than other McMahon family members were. A plan was made between Batista and Stephanie for her to hide an engagement ring he was using to propose to his girlfriend after main eventing WrestleMania 21. Batista's love interest said yes after he received the box from Stephanie covered in Triple H's blood and proposed backstage. Number 6 Dusty Rhodes had awkward moments with her after breaking script. WWE runs a tight ship with the talents knowing that things are less improvised with all the scripted promos and talking segments. Dusty Rhodes was an old school wrestler that tried to change this mindset during a live promo with Stephanie. The on-screen product clearly looked awkward when Dusty interrupted Stephanie and cut her off before she finished her promo. This led to Stephanie looking upset during the segment, and reports surfacing about Rhodes having backstage heat the following day. Number 5 pitched John Cena's rapping gimmick after hearing him on tour bus. The career of John Cena may not have ever taken off if not for Stephanie McMahon being in the right place at the right time. Cena was struggling in his rookie year after his generic babyface character jumped the shark and gave him little chance at success. Stephanie overheard Cena rapping during a bus ride on an overseas tour with the entire SmackDown roster. Cena was pitched the idea by Stephanie, and it led to him truly breaking out for the first time. The rapping gimmick got over huge for Cena to return to his path with a fast track to a main event spot. Number 4. Paul Heyman helped her grieve Mae Young's passing. There used to be a lot of tension between Stephanie McMahon and Paul Heyman when they butted heads as the strongest personalities to clash on the WWE creative team. Heyman's downfall in WWE creative even featured rumors of his heat with Stephanie dooming him. However, their relationship has changed a lot from the early 2000s when they couldn't get along. Stephanie has revealed that Heyman has become a close friend and even helped her grieve during a tough time after the passing of Mae Young. Number 3. Felt Guardians of the Galaxy would flop when Batista pitched return. Another Batista-related backstage tale about Stephanie McMahon was a bit more negative than the engagement. Batista specifically contacted Triple H and Stephanie to pitch an idea about returning to WWE when the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie was released to each benefit. Both Triple H and Stephanie shut down Batista's idea due to feeling that the unique concept for a Marvel film would flop. Batista instead became a successful top actor after the movie was a smash hit to expose how clueless Stephanie and Triple H could be about pop culture. Number 2. Triple H changed plans for her dating Chris Jericho or Kurt Angle. The relationship between Triple H and Stephanie McMahon was a great storyline, but their real-life romance coming from it complicated things. Storylines involving other wrestlers, so Stephanie siding with Triple H's logic over what was best for everyone else. WWE wanted Stephanie to side with Kurt Angle in a loud triangle until Triple H felt it wasn't realistic that she'd pick Angle over him. Chris Jericho ran into the same problem with Stephanie managing him after dating Triple H, but neither felt comfortable with Jericho's idea of a short-term romance angle to sell the feud. Number 1. Played role in Vince Russo missing out on WWE return. Vince Russo leaving WWE destroyed all the positive he built for his reputation during the Attitude Era with multiple horrible stints in WCW and TNA. However, most fans have no idea that Russo almost returned to WWE in the early 2000s. Vince McMahon had good meetings with Russo, and everything appeared ready to be finalized. Russo believes that the final step of Stephanie's approval was when things fell apart. Stephanie would likely get more praise from the wrestling audience for this being a huge positive when watching how Russo's career played out. So today I talked with you in this video 10 backstage tales about Stephanie McMahon fans should know. So what do you think about this video? If you like the video, be sure to like it and also subscribe to my channel. So I say goodbye for today. Have a nice day everyone.